Last night during Super Bowl 52, NBC faded to a commercial break about halfway through the second quarter, only for there to be 30 seconds of dead air awaiting. And this came as a big surprise to everyone. We all know that the networks charge upwards of $5 or $6 million for a 30-second Super Bowl advertisement. So for them to have nothing during the commercial break was pretty surprising. Now, the network came out today and had an explanation. They said this: "We had a brief equipment failure that we quickly resolved. No game action or commercial time were missed." And this seems like a blatant lie. I mean, they definitely faded out, seemingly with the intention of going to commercial. The only thing I can think of is that it's possible they were fading to an NBC commercial, in which they didn't sell the time, but instead promoted one of their own shows. And maybe that was the case and maybe something went wrong, but as I'm going to show you, the NFL is an organization that operates by numeric ritual. And this is a perfect example. So let's break down some of the numerology behind this little 30-second blackout. Now, when this occurred, the Patriots had just kicked a field goal to pull within the score 15-6. A 156 is a very significant number in the practice of numerology. And as you can see on the screen, that's how the score read. The Patriots finished this game with 33 points. In the language of Gematria, which is the practice of coding numbers into words, using the full reduction method, which reduces every double-digit number to a single digit by adding the digits together, dead air sums to 33. And when you write out the number 33, it sums to 156 using the standard alphabetic order, which assigns a number to each letter relative to its position in the alphabetic order. The 156th prime number is 911. So this could be and should be a familiar number to most Americans. There was one other game this season where the Patriots scored 33 points. That came in a game against the Raiders in Week 12 on the date November 19th. Measuring from the date of that game to the date of the Super Bowl was 2 months and 16 days. Now, why would 216 be a special number? Well, 33 is related to 666 in Gematria. When you write out 666, it also sums to 156. So does the phrase triple sixes, 156. If you multiply 6 times 6 times 6, the product is 216. And if this seems like a coincidence to you, wait till what I show you next. So looking back in recent NFL history at weather delays or blackouts, you'll find a lot of alignments. First of all, let's go back to September 17th, Week 2 of the 2017 season. There was a weather delay between the Denver Broncos and Dallas Cowboys in Colorado. This occurred with 33 seconds left in the first quarter, as you can see on the scoreboard. 33 is a number that's special to the Denver area. It's home to the 303 area code, and in something called Jewish Gematria, which is based on the Latin alphabet, with each number reduced to a single digit, both Denver and Colorado sum to 33. And it was in this game that they were playing against the Cowboys. Using the reverse reduction method, Cowboys summed to 33. And if you're not familiar with Gematria, please check the description below for links. These here are the 4 base ciphers of the study. Now again, when you write out the number 33, using the reverse alphabetic order, where Z gets the number 1 and A gets the number 26, the number 33 when spelled out equals 141. This game here in Denver that had the blackout or the weather delay with 33 seconds on the scoreboard, this happened 141 days before the Super Bowl. And again, the number 33 when written out equals 141. There was another weather delay just a couple weeks after that. It was a Thursday night football game between the Packers and Bears. That game experienced a 47-minute weather delay. And the date of that game, September 28th, if you measure from that date to the Super Bowl, it was 4 months and 7 days. And remember Super Bowl 47? The Harbaugh between Jim and John Harbaugh coaching against one another? Well, that game had a blackout in New Orleans, Louisiana. And that blackout lasted 33 minutes. And think about this. Denver, Colorado, using the reverse alphabetic order equals 227. The Super Bowl blackout was in New Orleans, Louisiana. Using the standard alphabetic order, New Orleans, Louisiana equals 227. 227 is super special. When you divide 22 by 7, you get 3.14, just like the first 3 digits of pi. And when you write out 22 divided by 7 using the alphabetic order, it sums to 314, just like the equation on the calculator. So you had this weather delay earlier this season in Denver. You had the Super Bowl blackout in New Orleans. Well, a lot of people don't know this, but the very next game that the Ravens played, remember the Ravens won Super Bowl 47? The very next game they played was against the Denver Broncos in 2013. And that game began with a 33-minute weather delay. So for anybody who thinks that the league isn't rigged and that these games are just normal football games being played by people who are truly competing athletically, you really have no idea what's going on. And just think about the final score of Super Bowl 52. It was 41-33. This whole ritual began in the year 2013. Now, the Freemasonry emblem has the capital G, right? You got the G. G is the 7th letter. And think about how there's one team with a G on their helmet. That's Green Bay. Green Bay equals 77. Also see how Green Bay equals 139. That's the same as Freemasonry in the alphabetic order, 139. Now there's 2 ciphers in Gematria that take capital letters into account. These are called Francis Bacon and Frank Baconus. And capital G, using these 2 methods, has a value of 33 and 13. So the Patriots finished with 33 points. The Eagles had 41. And 41 is the 13th prime number. So that's going to wrap it up for this video. I'll link to a couple other videos I've done talking about the scripting of NFL games from earlier this season. And take a look at those if you'd like and see what's really going on in this league. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a blessed day.